All of us. My name is Ayman. I'm 22 years old. I moved to this country as an immigrant 4 years ago. When I moved to the States, I decided to move.
You got it.
When I moved to the States, I moved to achieve my American dream. I moved to the land of freedom of speech, freedom of religion. I moved to the land where everybody should have an equal opportunity to achieve success through hard work. And now, after being here for 4 years, I do strongly consider it home, and I'll sacrifice my life, I'll do whatsoever to protect this country and protect its constitution. Now this is the moment when we all worried about this country. But let me tell you what, as soon as we all stay together and love one another and work with each other, nobody can divide us. Nobody can divide us. And do you know why? Because our America is great. Because our America is big. And our America is free too. I'm really glad to be here. Like, there's too many people here that I can't believe it. I have really nothing else to say, but thank you everybody for being here. God bless our city, God bless our community, and God bless America.
We got one guy that's going to come close it for us. And he's a pastor of Key Memorial United Methodist Church down the road, Keith Caldwell. Good evening, Murfreesboro. This is so beautiful. I'm here tonight because love brought me here. As a pastor of the gospel of Jesus Christ, we are called to love our neighbor. The gospel, the narratives tell us when we pull in our harvest to look out for the orphans, the widows, and the stranger. And the stranger is the immigrant. And he says, remember the immigrant, for you once were slaves in Egypt. And I stand here today, coming out of slavery. My father's grandfather was a slave in Tullahoma, Tennessee. And I'm standing in a former Confederate courthouse that came back into the Union. Transformation is possible. Standing here, watching Murfreesboro turn out thousands of people to support against all the vitriol that Murfreesboro had been known for with the mosque. This is transformation. I want to leave you with these words that come from the Hebrew text: to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with our God is what we have been called to do, and this is an example of that. Bless and peace and blessings unto you. Amen.
Everyone is welcome here, no hate, no fear. 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 Everyone is welcome here, no hate, no fear.
awesome, but I've been thinking, I've been at many protests in the last 10 days, and I've been thinking it would be fun to sing a song like they did in the old days. And there's a particular song, it's called Amazing Grace. It's a little challenging to sing, but you know, we as a group we can smooth over each other's rough spots with the singing. And if you don't know the song, we'll just go through the first verse a couple times, and so then people can pick it up, and we can all sing it together. And I wanted to say the story about this song, Amazing Grace. It was written by a man who was a slave trader. And he was on his ship and they got into a really big storm, and he had a revelation. God came and spoke to him and said, what you are doing is wrong. And so he said, God, if you get me through this storm, I will change my ways. And they got through that storm, and he stopped slave trading, and he wrote this song, Amazing Grace. So if you know this song, please join with me. We're just going to go through the first verse about 3 or 4 times so we can all do it together. Is everybody ready? Yeah! Okay, here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Okay, one more time. Let's do it again, louder. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Okay, one more time, add in some harmony. But now I see. Together in the tradition of the civil rights movement when they sang songs.